Back here at home, Maryland Democrats voting last night to redraw the congressional map, which could eliminate the only GOP House seat. But Republicans, like our next guest, are fighting back. Joining me now is that Maryland GOP Congressman, Andy Harris. Congressman, great to have you on the program. Apparently, Maryland, the next battlefield in the redistricting war. You are planning to fight this map in court. Why do you, and I should add, the Democrat state Senate president, say this new map is objectively unconstitutional?
Well, the Maryland Constitution, in a case in 2022, a judge ruled that the Maryland Constitution doesn't allow for partisan gerrymandering. In fact, the bill they passed out of committee last night actually would enshrine gerrymandering in the state constitution by allowing gerrymandering specifically. Again, the majority of the people don't believe in gerrymandering in the United States. It's wrong. It's against democracy. The same people who argue that Trump is against democracy are the ones who put forward plans like this.
So just to be clear, we have heard about redistricting in now dozens of states. Why is it not allowed in your state versus a state like Texas, where lawyers and the courts say it is allowed? Just break down this dichotomy for us as simply as possible.
Sure. Look, Maryland has a constitution. It has what's called the Declaration of Rights. A judge in 2022, when the Maryland Democrats tried to do this last, they tried to draw me out in 2022. A Maryland judge said, by our Declaration of Rights, you cannot be prejudiced against people's political beliefs. It's as simple as that. What you're doing is you're basically saying we're going to make a judgment on you based on your political beliefs. And just like you can't do it on race or religion or other things, you can't base your decisions based on people's political beliefs.
Your Governor Wes Moore, a Democrat, said the following. I'll summarize. This was shaped by public submissions. It was shaped by public hearings, shaped by public feedback. That's how our democracy is supposed to work. Your response?
Yesterday, in response to this hearing request, they had 500 people comment and asked to testify. 76% of them opposed it. So the governor's doing something that, again, the majority of Marylanders, when asked to respond to this plan, have said no, have rejected it. Look, this is all about Wes Moore's presidential ambitions. That's it. Gavin Newsom is doing something in California, so Wes Moore has to attempt to do something in Maryland.
I think that's a very interesting and accurate insight. Meantime, the House Freedom Caucus is drawing a line over DHS and ICE in the standoff to fund the federal government. The group, writing in a letter to President Trump, quote, "We cannot support giving Democrats the ability to control the funding of our Department of Homeland Security. All Americans have the right to protest, including their right to speech and to bear arms consistent with our laws. But there is no right to thwart federal, state, or local law enforcement and the state of order among our citizens." Everyone's pretty dug in on this, Congressman. Is a shutdown inevitable?
It may be. The bottom line is if the Democrats attempt to take out the Department of Homeland Security funding, which I might remind them actually funds FEMA, where we have 20 state emergencies. States have federal emergencies declared. If they want to shut down FEMA Saturday morning over this, let them make that argument to the American people.
You are a member of said House Freedom Caucus, so this question is posed directly to you because you are involved in moving this thought through Congress right now. If there is a shutdown, how do Republicans win the messaging battle with the midterms? And we said this off the top, literally just 9 months away.
Well, again, the FEMA is part of the bill that the Democrats don't want to approve. The bottom line is that the president is going to make changes in Minnesota. He sent Tom Homan there. I think if those changes are reasonable, I think the Democrats should get on board and fully fund the federal government. That's one of the jobs of Congress. They're going to have the opportunity to do that later this week in the Senate, and I hope they do.
Congressman, we'll be watching that. We will also be watching the litigation, likely litigation, I should say, surrounding your race and your seat. Congressman Andy Harris, thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.